What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing and review of the OLIGHT ArkPro flashlight. Huge shout out to OLIGHT for providing these for an honest unboxing and review. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about these real quick. As far as pricing, I'll leave links in the description below on the pricing for these. So that way, if you're interested, you can go ahead and use that link and pick them up there. As far as features go, these are some key ones that we're going to talk about here. First, you got a 5-level floodlight up to 1,500 lumens. So you got a glare-free illumination. You got a 250-meter spotlight for long-range precision beam. So that way you got nice distance on it. You know, we're going to test all this outside. You got upgraded UV mode, which is stronger and cleaner versus the ArkPro. And of course, the ArkPros have a green laser that can be used independently or with any light source. And it's featuring 2 settings and an independent side switch. And of course, you got dual charging. You have USB Type-C, plus you have the MCC option as well. Very, very interested to check these out. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what these guys are all about. You got various colors as well. There are tons of them. Let's see. Let me see. I think off the top of my head which the colors are. Let me see. You've got like the orange. You've got different types of silver. You got the black. I believe this is what we have here. You got black. You got looks like an OD green as well. So a lot of different colors that you want. You can take advantage of. I never get this right. All right, here we go. All right, we got that off. Do we? Never get these pill tabs off the right way. All right, let's go ahead and get in this box. There we go. All right. All right, pull the tab. And there we go. Nothing else in the box. We're empty there. All right, we've got our quick little instructions here for to show us our different types of lights. You got UV, you got pure flood and spotlight. Then of course you got your rotating selector where you can rotate between them all. So let's, we're gonna have some fun with this. All right, let's see what else we got here. Charge to activate. All right, before first use. So we're gonna definitely have to do that first. But let's go ahead and pull these tabs off. And let's see what we got here. Take a walk around. What's this one? All right, so this one is the streaks appear around the laser light dot. Clean it. Okay, basically make sure your lights are clean. All right, so of course, here we have our dial where you can rotate to pick a certain one. You got a little notch here that indicates, so it's a little, and that way you indicate which beam you're working with. All right, and then of course you've got your charging port down here. You also have USB Type-C charging. You got your your regulatory stamp there. You got a belt clip where you can clip this onto a belt or clip it onto a bag or anything like that. Very nice. It's screwed in. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, everything else is built internal. I like got a little bit of weight to it. I like it. I like the fact that you got that blue and then you got that little bit of blue or black, and you got that little bit of blue right there to set it off. Looks really, really good. So alert. This said charge it before we do anything with it. So see what else we got. We got our nice little puck there that we can stand. We can sit it on and charge it with the USB Type A port. Decent. Let's see how long this is. So I'm definitely going to use this. Okay, not bad. Not bad on the length. Okay. Then of course we also have specifications. All right. And this looks like it compares you to all the other brands. You got the ArkPro. Let me get down here in camera view. You got your ArkPro Lite, you got ArkPro, and you got the ArkPro Ultra. I don't know. I want to see what that Ultra is about. Yeah, then of course you got your specification, you got your operating instructions, basically telling you how they differ as far as what they offer or do not offer. Okay, so this is very, very detailed information. And flip it on the other side, you can go into the scan the QR code to visit the website and also access instruction video. And of course, it gives you your battery lengths. So white 2 hours, purple, you got all different colors, and they represent all different durations. And of course, you can always download the OLIGHT app, which we're going to do here. Actually, let me grab my phone right now, and we're going to go ahead and download that app right here, right now. We can get that focus. There we go. No, we want this one. There. All right, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and install the app. And while we do that, we are going to go ahead and don't worry about that. That's something about adding a credit card. We don't really do all that. We're gonna go ahead while this is installing. Looks like it's done. We're gonna go ahead and plug this in so we can get it to activate. Get my little charging brick here. Plug that in. All right, let's get some of this stuff cleaned up here. Looking all cluttered, like I've never done this stuff before. All right. So we got that plugged in. So let's go ahead and bang. Look at that. Got the green, got the red light for charging. So we are definitely charging up right now. Stands nicely, but we're going to lay it down here so you guys can see that it's charging. But it does stand up on top. Very nice. All right, we're going to let that charge for a little bit. Meantime, we're going to go ahead and dive into this app. Oh, whoa. Cancel that. We don't want Adobe. We want OLIGHT. All right. So I guess I got to sign in or sign up for it. So let's go ahead and take care of that. All right, went through the app and everything. So we're going to go get this all set up here. It says battery low, chart 15%. So let me make sure it's, oh, my phone is charged. My phone battery's low. Whoops. That's awkward. Let's go ahead and plug that in. All right, we got that charging and that charging. So we should be good. All right. So now what we need to do here, let me see. What's in the cart? I didn't ask for all that. We'll come back to that. All right, you don't have a device yet. Click add one. So we're going to add one. And we're going to go to this is interesting. This is the app. I'm just trying, we figuring this out. ourselves here, but I don't see anything that says about our different our flashlight here. Different types of lighting devices and stuff, but nothing. Okay, so all right, we tried the app. Nothing. Looks like it doesn't quite support our device yet. So we're gonna go ahead and see about turning this on. All right, so there we go. We got that light, and here you can see that it's gonna. Let me see. We're gonna go ahead and switch. You see how it turned that light? The green light came on. Tells you exactly what your, I guess, your battery level. All right, so let's go back the other way. So we got 4 bars. Let's go back the other way. All right, now that's our flashlight. That's the wide beam, I take it. And then this is our infrared. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take this outside and we're gonna test it in the dark. We're gonna see exactly how bright this is and how far we can view from it. All right, so let's go. All right, we are out back in the back of my house, my backyard rather, the back of my house. It just got done raining not too long ago, so we're out here to test and see exactly how bright this OLIGHT ArkPro flashlight goes. All right, so we're gonna start off. Let's go ahead and turn it on. All right, that's just, I guess that's just your regular beam here, or your wide beam, sorry. All right, we're gonna go ahead and step out here in a little bit. And we're gonna take a look down this way. That's your wide beam. Now we're gonna flip this way. Now this is the infrared, but you can't see that too well. So we're gonna go back over. That's our wide beam again. And we're gonna switch over. That's our more narrow beam. But man, look how that gets out there. Now, here's a cool thing about this, because you got different levels of brightness. Now that we have it turned on, we can go ahead and press the power button, tap it one time, turn that one off. So I guess that doesn't work for that one. So we go to the right, the wide beam. All right, you press and hold and it got brighter. I'm sorry, I didn't mean single press, but press and hold again. And then you got the lower beams here. All right, see how that jumped up? Now it's the brighter beam. Let's see if we go back to this one, to the narrow beam. And that one just goes low. All right, so here we go again. Let's try it. It's off. Now you got the low beam. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but we got low beam, press it. Now you got to do it real quick. Double tap. And now you got the high beam. Now low beam. Now back to high beam. Low beam, high beam. But look at how wide that is. That's the straight beam. This is the wide beam. Look at that. That is crazy. Look how bright it is. It's almost turned everything to daylight. This is insane. Double press, and now we're down to the low beam. You can barely see it on camera, but it's just a little light beam. Like if you look down, let me turn the camera down this way. That's what the light beam looks like. All right, just so that you guys can see. Now let's go ahead and now that's the main beam. Look, I'm telling you, that's crazy. And then back to the light beam. Now if we go back and switch over, now this is our more straight beam, like if you're searching for something. And then this is brighter if you're searching for something. Like if you lost keys, lost some money or something like that. This is definitely going into the car. I'm going to have this fully charged and I'm putting this in my vehicle. Or I might just order a second one and have it in my vehicle, because man, that is awesome. They do have a laser beam
or laser up. Let's go ahead and flip that. Okay. And that's it right there. I don't know if you can, if it's showing up on the camera. It's not that bright. But if you push it out further, it disappears. So, and it doesn't get any brighter than that. But man, woo, I'm telling you, that's just crazy. Oh my goodness. So those are your brightness settings for the OLIGHT ArkPro flashlight. Let's continue.
Also, another light that I wanted to show you guys. So you know we already got this beam here with we already got that one there. But what we also have is, let me turn that off, is we got the green dot. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can get it to show here on the desk. There, that's that green dot. All right. That way you can use that. I know this is something great. Cats would love that, but look how bright that is. I failed to show you guys that outside because they telling how far it would go. But yeah, they also offer a green dot with that, which is very, very nice. All right, just wanted to quickly show you that. It's just a power button here on the side. So you just quickly just turn it off and then turn it back on. Let me see if we do a long press. I don't know if it changes color. I don't think it changes color, but no, it's just on and off for the green laser. All right, so I just wanted to quickly show you that feature. I failed to show it outside. That was my bad, but man, this thing is fully loaded. Okay, while we're outside, I failed to show you one more thing about these, about the controls here. Say, for instance, we are, one of my cameras just shut down. Sorry. All right, so what we were doing here, like when we were out and had it powered up, we got it turned on now. If you look over here on the left side of the dial, let me go ahead and get that alive again. All right, you see that's the brightness there. So if I double click on that, you see how it went all the way up on the left there? That shows all the brightness there. It doesn't stay long, but it's definitely there, and it works on all the options. Let me see, except for, well, you still got it here on the infrared, on the laser, but again, you can't make that too bright. All right, so but again, yeah, that's so sick. I love it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting them. But I just wanted to make sure that I showed you guys that, because I knew there was a step I missed while we were outside. So yes, you do got your brightness indicators here on the left side of the power button. All right, back in, let's talk about, man, this is my likes on this. As far as dislikes, there's not much I don't like about it. Anything, it's a flashlight after all. There's really not a lot of things where you can like dislike something if you want as well. So let me go ahead and tell you about my likes. I love the construction. I love the build quality of it. It looks, I mean, it's got a nice little weight to it, not too heavy. So having it in your pocket will not cause any issues. Or even in a breast pocket, if you wear shirts with breast pockets in them. On the belt, I like the hook, so you can have this like sitting on your belt, or you can have it attached to a bag or anything like that. So you could definitely work with that. Absolutely, really love it. And I love all the features you have as far as the different lighting situations and things like that you can choose from. It's a lot of fun. And of course, just aesthetically, it looks great. But then, of course, you got your different switches, different types of light that you can use. And of course, you got your brightness levels where you can get a nice soft light, and then you can get one that basically turns everything night to day. From what I've seen on it, it's fantastic. But yeah, you could definitely do that. I love the fact that you can either charge with the puck that it comes with, or you could charge it with the USB Type-C charging port. So you really do have some good options there to charge it with. Let me make sure that I got this on correctly. Yeah, we're on. Okay. But you definitely got options and ways to charge it, which is very, very cool. In my opinion, I had to take something off, sorry. But a lot of fun. Definitely going to give me a second one of these, maybe even a third too, because I really like the way this shines and everything like that. I'm definitely going to have one in the vehicle. I might even put one in the wife's vehicle as well. I definitely would do that because you never know when she might need one. But man, this is a fantastic device. Well crafted. Got the grips on the side, so you got a nice sure hold of it. Fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. So this has been an unboxing and review of the OLIGHT ArkPro flashlight. Huge shout out to OLIGHT for reaching out to the channel and providing this for an honest unboxing and review. As I said earlier in the video, I will leave links in the description if you're interested in picking up this product. I highly recommend it if you for like having in your car or having in the house or in a bag or something like that, because you never know when you might need a little bit of light or something, some extra light or anything like that. So I highly recommend getting one of these or multiple of these. This is a great product. All right, again, I'd like for you guys to go and hit the like button if you like this video, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell. That way you're notified when videos like this and others drop. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.